Welcome back to Pokemon Showdown! My name is Spade and it has been a little while. Quite some time in fact, but lately, as I've talked in my recent Wi-Fi battle uploads, haven't really felt like doing any Wi-Fi battles or competitive Pokemon for that matter in any sort of form, because, you know, kind of done it for a long time and metagame is kind of reaching the end, the 5th gen meta that is, and you know, things are kind of getting stale and stuff like that, all sorts of excuses, but you know, after doing it for such a long time, you know, I felt like taking a little break, but now we're back, also on Showdown. And currently there is a suspect testing going on for Keldeo, so it might get banned by Smogon, who knows, perhaps. So I kind of felt like doing something with Keldeo, and I decided to ask Joey if he would have any teams with Keldeo, and he sure did, because I'm kind of a lazy team builder person and kind of bad at it in general anyway, so I decided to ask Joey if he would have any teams, and yeah, he sure had, and yeah, I kind of wanted to test this cool core of Lander, Therian, and Tyranitar with Keldeo kind of as the main sweeper, and yeah, Joey had what I was hoping he would, because he's Joey. So definitely a shout out to him, and I will leave a link for his channel in the description. And also I believe I have solved the mystery of this right here, although Joey could be just trolling. But anyways, I'm hoping that I'll get a match just in a moment. There should be a bunch of, there's like over 800 active battles at the moment, so I'm hoping I can get a match. But, you know, it's Showdown, sometimes can't find one, because stuff and things, so I guess I'll just cut back whenever I find one. And here we go, that took a moment, but we found a match, and we got some sort of rain team going on with Kingler and Sharpedo. So that's kind of cool, and I'll just actually leave with the Breloom, because, well, he might leave with the Politoed, and Breloom in general is kind of the dedicated lead of this thing. It's a Focus Sash one, a really annoying kind. But he actually leads with the Tornadus. I could just go into, well, he may just U-turn, and this thing might be one of those Sleep Talk ones, but I'll just go for the Spore regardless. And he goes for the Hurricane and misses. Wow. Well, that was kind of lucky, but that's what you get for hurricaning right at the back when you don't have the rain going on. But yeah, his plan was obviously that he has the Sleep Talk, and he's most likely going to show that later on. That's actually really cool now. You got the Prankster and the Sleep Talk, so you got the prior. Wow! That was a slap in the face. Mr. Hurricane get critted by the Focus Punch. That was not fair. That was fair. I'll type. Okay. Well, I think I'll just go for the Spore again, because I just killed the Tornadus, so yeah, why not? I don't know if he's just gonna Bullet Punch, because that would really not make any other sense, because he most likely knows that I got the Thingy Mac Bobber Focus Sash, and yeah, he just goes for the Bullet Punch. I think I'll just Focus Punch, because even if he goes into his Latias, you know, that will kind of destroy him, and he actually just stays in and kind of gets destroyed. So now I think I'll just go for the Mach Punch, just in case he wakes up, because I'm naturally faster, so I can do that before he's able to get off his Bullet Punch. And now he's going to go into Latias, and I think I could just go into Tyranitar, or then I could even go into Rachi. But yeah, this is a Choice Scarf T-Tar, so it won't be able to take too many repeated hits, but because it is at full health, I can certainly do that, and he just goes for the Psyshock. So that works out, and he's most likely Choice, so let's just pursue him, or then he's not. And then he crits me. Well, yeah, that was only fair, But, was he... did he have a Life Orb? Yeah, he lost some HP, but I couldn't see that because of the item Thingy McBobber that he had. Well, now, I think I'll just go into Jirachi. He won the Weather War, but it was kinda only fair because of all the hacks that just happened. So I'll just go for the Thunder predicting the Politoed to come in. And even if he stays in, I'm just kind of hoping to hit. But yeah, he's obviously going to go into Politoed, so I'll get off that heavy hit and of course get a Parahax. Doesn't really matter too much, obviously. Well, it kind of does. But, you know, I don't know if he's planning to just protect and stuff. Because I can still do enough to 2-hit KO him. And I'm not really sure if he wants to switch anything else into this thing. Well, obviously he can't. He can't switch anything else in, so... yeah, that's the thing. But this Jirachi is kind of a anti-meta Rachi, and I gotta say I really like it. Definitely works out well against rain teams too. It has the Thunder, also has the Icy Winds to do some shenanigans. But now he has nothing to one-shot me, because Kingler and Sharpedo really can't do that. Also, I got the Sugar Berry. And kind of like the biggest problem of this team is honestly Mamoswine. That is what Joey was talking to me. And yeah, hopefully he doesn't pull a Rachi on me and just flinch. And okay. Well, I guess he was like adamant and he wasn't running enough speed. But this Rachi runs some speed and it's overall a cool guy. So there's that. And he probably can't one-shot me. Surf is what he's gonna go for. Yup. So I'll just Iron Head and knock him out. Now, however, he can go into Kingler. Honestly, I have no idea what to expect from a Kingler, so I'll just go for Thunder. I guess it could be Scarf, but I kinda doubt. So I'll just Thunder it, and it dies. And that will be the game. So let's go and look for another match. And we got one right off the bat. I don't know what was the deal earlier. And do I have the music? Hello? Okay, whatever. Maybe the music will make a comeback later on. But just gonna leave with the good old prelude again. Okay, we got the sounds. So if I mute this thing, make it come back. Let me mute the effects. Kinda. Okay. Well, no idea what's going on. Blah blah blah. I could just Spore. I think I'll just Spore. Because he might stay in just predicting it, but then again, who wants to stay in against Breloom when you got a Politoed and then you also got a kind of a weather war going on? But we'll just Focus Punch here right now because he can't wake up right now, so that's kind of nice. Sleep Talk Bullet Punch. Huh. Well, well, that was pretty awesome. Can't say I have seen a sleep talking Scissor, and that definitely worked out for him. And honestly, that looks like bandit damage. And then he's gonna pull the U-turn on me. No, he doesn't. Okay. Well, I think I'll just... I'll just Stealth Rock now. I know he has a Starmie right here. He can spin away my hazards, but in this case, Stealth Rocks. But I'll just do it anyways to entice him to at least spin and hopefully get some momentum going on later on. But that was pretty awesome. Now he may predict my T-Tar to come in, but the HBIs is kind of obvious. Well, Rachi could take one, but if he goes for HBIs, I don't really want to go into Latias. So I think I'll just go into Rachi. Because if he... Alright, yeah, he goes for the Focus Blast, kind of expecting me to go into Tyranitar, or even this Jirachi right here. But what is he going to do? That is the question, of course. And should I reveal that I got Icy Wind? I think I'll just go for it. And he goes into Guard Jump. Oh, that's lovely. He's got Yashi Berry. Well, that still works out because I get his speed lowered. Although now, however, he's most likely going to be enticed to switch out. So should I predict something and just go for the Thunder? For example, he could just go into Politoed, but then again, I don't know if he knows about Thunder. I'll just play it safe, because I'll get the speed drop, and then I'll just get to go from there. And he goes into his Scissor again, so now it's going to be a bit of a Sleep Talk roulette right here. And I do have the Fire Punch, which could do some damage, but I think I'll just go for the Thunder right here. Alright, it does 39%, and he gets the U-turn. The best move he could have gotten. I was really hoping for a Bullet Punch, obviously. And from this range, I do have the Yachi Berry, but I do not think that will help me out in this case. So, in fact, I'll just go into Landers. Although, he may just go for the Aqua Tail if he has it. In fact, okay, he just goes for the Stealth Rocks. Alright. Well, I think I could either Earthquake or should I just U-turn out to get some momentum? I'll just go for the U-turn. And he Swords Dances, okay. That's fine. I think I'll just go into... Well, I could just go into Latias, in fact. I can outspeed him, take him out. Yeah, let's just do that. Take him out with the... I guess I'll just go for the Psyshock. Yeah. Should be able to knock it out from this range. I can still keep the Surf kinda as a secret. And let's... Okay, he is actually just going to go into Scissor, but he really can't do anything to me, so yeah, I'll just finish him off with the second Psyshock and knock him out. And now I could potentially put something else to sleep. Know if I can actually bring out the Breloom safely. So that's kind of a thing. But this guy is most likely going to try and Rapid Spin on me. So that's a thing. I'll just go for the Draco. And he actually goes for the Hydro Miss. That's definitely unfortunate that he missed. He would have most likely brought me at least to a range where I would have killed myself off with the Life Orb Recoil. Because Rain Boosted. Well, I don't really know what kind of Starmie that was. Was it like Life Orbed or what? Or Specs even? But now in comes Thunderous Therian, which is most likely going to try and set up on me. So I think I could just... I could either try and Roost right here, or then I could just Draco or just Surf. Surf in the Rain would still do decent chunk, and I wouldn't lower my defenses, I mean my special attack anymore. And he goes for the Focus Blast, and at this point I'm pretty sure he's choiced. But I think I'll just I could just keep on surfing, or then I could Psyshock, kind of predicting the Toxicroak to come in. So that's kind of a thing, which I'll just go for the Psyshock, because at least if he stays in like he does, I can at least bring him down to a range where he's going to be taken down by the Stealth Rock if he wants to stay in. And I could just kind of semi-randomly Roost here, see how much the Focus Blast does when it finally hits. And there we go. And then, still the problem is that he can most likely just go into his Toxicroak. And when I got -2 with my Spec Attack, that's not really a situation where I want to be in. But I'll just knock him out anyways, because this thing has gone for long enough. So yeah, take him out with the Psyshock, and then let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go into Toxicroak, most likely going to set up some shenanigans. But then again, I could still, yeah, I do have Landers, so I'll just switch it in. He may go for the Ice Punch. That would be kind of the safest move. Okay, he just goes for Sucker Punch. Well, that works out even better, and he has really nothing at this point to switch into Earthquake, so I'll just go for it. And thanks to the Intimidate, I do survive the Ice Punch. Kind of a must-have move on the Toxicroak these days with the Landers, Therians, and Gliscors running around. Ice Punch can definitely do a bunch of damage, punch holes on these two. And now I think, yeah, he's just gonna run because, yeah, obviously he couldn't really do much with those two, so there we go. Let's move on, try to get at least one more match. And let's see what we got. Music almost started. So, yeah, there we go. The music is here. Well, I'll just try to kind of keep it quiet so that it doesn't go over my narration, because it usually easily tends to do that. But let's leave with Breloom. I bet he's gonna leave with the Breloom as well. Or possibly Alakazam. And funny fact, so far I haven't been able to win a single speed type between Brelooms. Because as far as I know, this one is Jolly too. But let's see. Wow, this time I won the speed type, the possible speed type, but he has Lumberry. Oh dear. He was running a Lumberry Breloom. That is wonderful. Well, in that case, I think I'll just go into Lander's Etherean. Honestly, I was expecting him to have the Focus Sash, but obviously one was not the case, and he got like, what, 4 hits on me. So that kind of hurts. And he doesn't have a spinner, so I do want to set up those Stealth Rocks. As he's going to go into his own Landers, and he's most likely just going to opt to set up his own rocks. I think I'll just switch out. Latias would be kind of nice, or I could go into Keldeo, entice him to go into different things and stuff. So if I go into... I think I'll just go into Keldeo, try to bait him into going into that guy, Latias. And that's, in most instances, like always, a female. So, okay, now that... Okay, I have no idea what's going on Showdown again, but, you know, it's kind of still on beta, so... Yeah. But I'm expecting him to go... Although he could... No, he doesn't want to stay in. He doesn't want to stay in. He wants to go into that Latias to wall me. Right? Yeah, that's what he wants to do. So we switch out into Tyranitar. And again, I got a couple options. Do I want to Pursuit? Well, Latias usually can't do much to me. I'll go for Pursuit this time. And yeah, there we go. Latias gone. And now that's one less counter for Keldeo out of the picture, so that is quite nice. And now I think I'll just do what I did earlier, go into Landorus, get the Intimidate as he goes for the Bullet Seed, and hopefully he doesn't get too many hits. 3 hits, okay, that does quite a bit of damage to me, but I can still switch into this thing at least hopefully once. And now I think I'll just go for the U-turn and see what happens. He might just go back into his own Landorus, or then he could just stay in, which he does. And I think I could just go into... I think I'll just go into Latias, because I do have the recover, so when he hits me with a bunch of Bullet Seeds and gets a crit on top of everything, I can just roost it off. Or then I could expect the Scissor to come in and pull some sort of wonky double switch. But in fact, at this point, yeah, I'll go into Jirachi regardless of what happens. And most likely, yeah, he is gonna go into Scissor. So that works out. I'll get off a powerful Fire Punch, although he might expect that, and go into Heatran. And he does. So that didn't really work out, as I give him the Flash Fire boost. But I could still just go into Tyranitar, or then I could just go into Latias. What is gonna be my move? And I don't know what kind of Heatran this is. And he may just Earth Power. But then again, he's gonna be kind of enticed to go for the Fire type move. He has the boost, so he has really no reason not to. I'll just go for Latias for now. You know, if I lose it, it's not the worst thing in the world. And if he's not Scarfed, I can just try and wow. Well, goodbye Latias. Well, there that thing goes. But now, at least his main Keldeo counter is pretty much gone. And I think I could just, I'll just go into Keldeo. I'll go into Keldeo, and I'll set up a sub, and see what happens. I don't know if this thing, it could be scarfed. And it is scarfed. Okay. I still have enough HP to actually live the sandstorm, but that was still kind of bad. And he hits the second fire blast, but at least I'll get rid of his Scarfer, or not. I'm not going to get rid of it, because he still lives with a tiny little inch of HP, so I don't know if I should... Is Keldeo really worth saving? Eh, not really. And he keeps on hitting all his fire blasts, so that kind of just went downhill. I was really hoping that I could at least take him out. But no, that is not the case. And now he's got that scissor over there lurking. I would kind of like to go for the Stone Edge, but whatever move I do, he's gonna be forcing me to switch out. Pretty much. But if I lock myself into Crunch, he's gonna go into his Scissor, and definitely I would like to go for the Stone Edge. I'll just go for it. And I bet I will miss. Thank goodness. Because that way I can at least try and entice him to go for the, either go into his Landorus, or then just go into Scissor and Bullet Punch, and he decides to go into Landorus Therian, although this is kind of also bad, because he's most likely just going to opt to, U-turn out on me, so whatever the case is, I'll just go into my own Landorus, and he's actually running a Swords Dancing Landorus, so that's kind of a cool thing. And then I don't... Oh, he's got Rock Polish. So that's gonna kinda destroy, like, everything. Yeah, I can't live the, yeah, he played his cards well. I can't live this hit even with the... Oh, I can! Really? Wow! Really? Okay, wow. Well, that was GG. I got nothing for this thing. Well, too bad. Wow, I just had to miss that. Well, I don't know. Well, because he was offensive, I think I could have taken it out, but now I can't, so that kind of sucks, but I can't do anything about that. I'll still... Yeah, we still got time for... What is this Stunfisk business? Wow. Sugarberry saved me only to miss the Icy Wind. Well, it happens, it's Pokemon's, but it was still a cool game. So, let's see. I'll just lead with the Breloom as usual. He has no magic bounce, shenanigans, or anything, so... Although this thing is most likely just gonna fake me out, I'll just go into Landorus, and then switch out, predicting the HPIs. Or he goes straight for the high jump kick. And I think I will still scout for that said HPIs. And should I go into Keldeo to take that? I'll go into Keldeo. There we go, there's the Hidden Power Ice. Nice. And then I think I'll still just Secret Sword, because even though he's most likely gonna pull a Burungeru on me, should have potentially pulled a double into my Breloom. I could still do that now, although I would kind of like to, since he's most likely gonna Willow, I'll go into Latios first and just kind of scout, and he actually goes for Toxic. Okay. And then, now I will go into Breloom. Although he may just Scald, or then he may just go into his Ferrothorn, because Latios. So, it still works out. I'll just go for the Spore right now. And hopefully on the next turn I'll get off the unprotected Focus Punch. And he has nothing that honestly really enjoys switching into it. So, yeah. He's gonna leave his Ferrothorn for Sleepwater, and we'll see what he's going to do now. Hopefully it doesn't wake up, so I can pull off that UFP. And hopefully maybe knock this thing out. Although it's Breloom, I mean Ferrothorn. So he will switch out and go into Alakazam. And he survives, but with only the Focus Sash, and I got the Mach Punch. But he might think I don't have it because I just had the Focus Punch. So yeah, he's just gonna stay in. Then go into Mienshao, and this time he may predict good old Landorus to come in. So I think I'll still just go in Lottie Ice because HP Ice is kind of weak, even if he goes for it. And he just opts to go for the high jump kick. And I think, well, he may just pull the Roost on me. I mean, I'm gonna be pulling the Roost, perhaps, but he may just pull the U-turn. So yeah, I'll just go for the Roost anyways. Because even if he goes into Ferrothorn, you know, it's asleep, so I'm not really too scared of it. So let's just actually... Well, also the thing that I could... Well, yeah, the Jellicent is still around, so no point in going into Keldeo. So I'll just go into Breloom and hopefully get off the unprotected Focus Punch. And he does still stay asleep, and I'll just one-shot him. Because so much power. I don't know, I think a few times Ferrothorn has survived. I've done battles, because Ferrothorn is just so bulky. It can survive a close combat from Terrakion, so that is kind of a thing. And now we got... I would still kind of like to keep the Latias alive and high amount of health for the guard jump. Although I do have Landorus for it. But what is he... What is he going to do? Is he going to... Yeah, I'll just go for the Latias. Because I still have the Landers for the jump, so... And I think at this point I'll just drop a Draco Meteor. See what happens. Or then I could... Nah, just drop a Draco. Drop that Draco. Everything is gonna get hurt pretty badly, so... Yeah. Just gonna do that, and now he's just gonna go in Jellicent. Okay. Well, I think I could just Roost once. He may have Shadow Ball, and he actually does. I get the Spec D drop. I still live though, so I might as well keep Lottie Eyes, just to hopefully check the guard jump later on. Revenge kill. Drop one more Draco, or Roost later on. But now I really can't stay in, so I think I could... I'll just go into Breloom. He may go for the Skull, get the burn. Doesn't get the burn, so that works out. I'll just put this thing to... Or in fact, I'll just Bullet Seed. Because nothing on his team enjoys switching into Bullet Seed. Even if he goes in guard jump, and I just rather kind of just get this thing destroyed. And he gets... Oh, wow, that's annoying. Well, I guess I'll just have to put this thing to sleep, because I don't really want it to be recovering, so... Just gonna Spore it, put it to sleep, and then... I think I could just go into Tyranitar. Yeah, and spam some crunches. Yeah, just do that. Just gonna do that. And he wakes up. Well, I can still spam that crunch, because he's kind of in the range where I should be able to knock it out. And if he switches out into anything, you know, it should be fine. Wow! He gets to disable again! I think I'll take him out with the Struggle. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Struggle kill, although he may switch out. Yes! Struggle kill! Ah, that's one of the few times I've gotten a struggle kill. But damn. Jellicent with the cursed body. That was shenanigans, I tell you. But now he's gonna go into guard jump, but I do still have that Landorus with pretty high amount of health. He may SD on me. Is he going to? No, he just goes for the safe EQ, so that works out even better. And I think I'll just opt to do the same. As he switches out into Stunfisk. I have no idea what this thing does. Well, I think long time ago I fought one. I think it was against Mephisto. Like back when Pokemon Black and White came out. And it was at least it was really especially bulky, because I remember I had a chandelier that just couldn't leave a scar to it. It was so freaking bulky. But now he doesn't have the Intimidate anymore, but does it really matter? No, it doesn't. He's just gonna lock himself into Outrage, and I can just go for the EQ. In fact, I'll just U-turn out and kill him off, hopefully with Jirachi, while he's locked into... Oh, almost died there to the rough skin, so... Oh. Well, it still doesn't matter because I got the Sugar Berry unless I, like, miss. But he kind of hits himself in confusion. How long have I... 31 minutes. Okay, I think I'll just leave this session at this because it's a half an hour. But I thought it would be nice to do kind of a longer session because, you know, haven't done Showdown in quite some time. But really hope you guys enjoyed. Go check out Joey. His link will be in the description. He gave me this awesome team. And I will hopefully do some more Showdown in the future. So tell me what you think. Do you want to see more Showdown? I'll do at least a few more, see how that goes again. And yeah, until next time, this is the TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace.